Welcome everyone to our Google Hangout for X-Tribe Online for Fusion. My name's Paul Devlin and I'm calling in here or on the Hangout tonight from Paonia, Colorado. We want to welcome everybody for joining us. We do this Hangout every week at exactly this time on Tuesday night, and it's important if you're building an organization in Fusion, you want to be a part of this particular Hangout. And the way to become a part of it or to get the link so you can access this Hangout is to go to xtribeonline.com, and you'll see there right on the front page a place for your email, and then you type in your name and your email and you click on Stay Connected, and the system will send you an email. Then there's one more step. You go into your inbox, you will click on the link, and that will subscribe you to the X-Tribe information. So why is that important? Well, because every week then you're going to get the live link. It's emailed to you on Monday, and in addition that gives you the information for events that are happening, and it's just a communication connection to what's happening to the X-Tribe team. So really important that you participate in that. We've got some events coming up that I want to talk about before we kind of get into our topics tonight. The first one we have is we've got Randy Gage coming to Des Moines, Iowa on March 1st. So one of the great things about this is you could be anywhere in the United States, and if you know someone in Des Moines, Iowa, let them know that there's an event happening on March 1st, and send them to that event. Let Randy work his magic for you, for your team in Des Moines. Then the next night he goes to Denver, Colorado. Now everybody knows people in Denver. That's, I believe, going to be at the Grand Hyatt in downtown Denver on March 2nd. Then March 3rd, he flies from Denver to Durango, Colorado. And I'm not sure. I believe it's going to be at the Strater Hotel, March 3rd, probably 7 o'clock at night or so in Durango. Then March 16th, he's going to be in Cali, Colombia. And I love the fact that we can access from the United States now people in South America. I've never been involved in a program in my career where we could do that. Now, I don't know anybody in Cali, Colombia yet, but I'm going to work on it between now and March 16th to find somebody in Cali, Colombia to get to that meeting with Randy and with Herman and the team there. And then March 17th, he'll be at Bogota, Colombia. So those are some of the events coming up. The official U.S. launch is probably going to be in the first or second week of May. That'll be announced shortly, the location and all the details, but I don't have any more information for you on that tonight, but it looks like it's going to be sometime in the very beginning of May. So stay tuned. Maybe next week we'll get all of that announced for you guys. And just from my perspective, what I think all of us that are building organizations want to be doing is building for that U.S. launch. I mean, that's going to have a slingshot effect for everybody's organizations. Whether you go there with 3 people or 10 people or 50 people, I'd rather see that effect on as many people in your organization as possible in that event that's coming up, the official U.S. launch. So what I want to do before I turn the call over here to Billy Looper is announce a couple of rank advancements. We've got a brand new gold, Herman Jaramillo from Cali, Colombia. Congratulations, Herman, for hitting gold. Great accomplishment. Good job, my friend. And we've got a brand new platinum, Shai and Yafa Samuel from San Diego. Brand new platinums. And the platinum rank is the first rank where you hit it the first week, and then the compensation plan requires that you hit it 2 weeks in a row. Great accomplishment. Congratulations, you guys. And then we have a new double platinum, and that's Mr. Randy Gage, who is, I believe, airborne right now, but congratulations to you, Randy. So with that, what I'd like to do is I'd like to turn the Hangout over to Mr. Billy Looper, who's going to take about 5 minutes or so and talk to you about the weight management system, all the products that are involved in the weight management system. Billy, it's all yours, buddy.
Hey, Paul, thank you. Congratulations again to Herman and Shah and Yafa. What great accomplishments. What that means is they've just helped a lot of people become healthier and healthier with these great products. And it's my honor to talk to you about these products again, because I'm still very, very excited about bringing these ingredients from the heart of the Amazon, all 1,500 of these all natural ingredients. That means that we use stevia instead of sugar. And you can drink these hot or cold. So what we're just trying to do is get a lot of people to switch what they're already doing. They're drinking water, they're drinking teas, they're drinking juices, they're drinking coffee. We just want them to make a healthier choice, and we have some amazing line of products to do that. Here in the United States, we have 14 products. You know, just a couple weeks ago, we launched 3 more to that wonderful set of products, and I just want to run through quickly. We have the nutraceuticals, the weight management, the athletic performance, and the anti-aging categories. And those 14 products, you can find every single person that you know could use 4 or 5 or 6 of these products. But tonight I want to really concentrate on the weight management, because this time of year, which is the very 1st of February, you've had the people make their New Year's resolutions on January 1st. Usually part of that New Year's resolution involves some weight loss or getting your weight under control. And by 4 weeks out, they're probably gone back a little bit or broken that resolution. So we want to jumpstart the first week of February with everybody's commitment still to really get to their perfect body weight, no matter what that is. And if you want to lose weight, we have a whole line of products. The actual weight management category includes the Turmo-T, which is a fat burner product. We have the liquid fiber, which keeps everything moving south. You can use that on a daily basis. And you have the no carb, which is an amazing product to help monitor, slow down, or even stop the digestion of sugars. And then the Flora Leave, which is, as you know, you hear in the news all the time, and all the advertisements for probiotics. This is one of the highest quality probiotics you'll ever find on the marketplace. And what's really cool about all 4 of these, you can add those with the energy to increase your energy at the gym, and you can also start the process with RGX-1, which is a major detox that everyone should start as they begin their weight management program. What's really cool about these products are, like I say, you're drinking water, you're drinking tea throughout the day anyway. Why not replace them with a fat burner or a digestive aid or a carb blocker or the probiotics while you're at it? This is going to really start your week off very successfully, very quickly, and all of a sudden you're going to be able to reach your physical goals. You know, in this business we have a lot of financial goals, we have physical goals, and we have emotional goals as well. And if any one of those 3 is out of whack, then it really messes up the other one. But one of the key factors of success in this business, I think, are all the product stories that we have, and that no matter how much money you make or how happy you say you are, if you're not satisfied with your body weight, then it doesn't make any difference how much money you have. This is something we really want to work on, and our founder, Alvaro, has spent his whole life creating these products where they get you at your maximum physical performance level, and that's all we're trying to do. We've got some great stories already with just a few short weeks with Fusion. We have Debbie down in Port St. Lucie who's lost 18 pounds, and she showed me, I hadn't seen her in a couple of weeks, and I saw her this week, and it is amazing how much weight she's lost. Her husband Dave has lost about 17 pounds. He's gone from, say, what is it, 210 to about 183 or 185, something like that, and he said he's at his college weight. And that's an amazing story in and of itself for Debbie and Dave. Sandy also, she has more energy now using these products than she ever has in her life. She used to take an afternoon nap. She no longer has to do that. So these products are really changing some lives. Jillian's has lost a dress size in the last couple of weeks since I saw her last as well. So Pia here in Orlando has lost weight. So we have stories all over the country of people really getting some increased energy, burning the fat, getting to their ideal weight management level, and just when you see them after these results, the emotional level they have with their satisfaction in the products, and it's just amazing. And that's the reason I'm so honored to be a part of this company and a part to experience these products, because this is something we need to be sharing with everyone and really kickstart their second round of weight management for 2016. Let's jumpstart February and tell everyone we know about these weight management and these energy products. Paul, that's my little story on weight management. I think it's a great line of products that we can build $1 billion business just on the weight management itself. Thanks, buddy.
Hey, great job, Billy. Appreciate that. And one of the great things about being in the health business yourself is you are, your advertisement for the business. You're going to go out there, whether it's weight management or athletic performance, or the product line can really impact your health. And so it's just such a great, fringe benefit really of being in a business like this. So what I want to do now is turn the call over to Shai. And Shai is going to talk about something very important in building a network marketing company, and that's what is the process you take a brand new person through when they first enrolled. And as you're building one of these organizations, I mean, that becomes the key question. It's not really what you go out and sell or move in your business. It's how effective you are at actually training and teaching other people to go out and do that. And Shai is an expert at that, and he's going to take some time here and go over the whole getting started process with the new distributor. So Shai, take it away.
Thank you. Thank you, Paul. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great. So the process of the process of getting the person started start with the approach that we want to approach him. And I believe that every person that joins you is your next diamond, has the potential to become your next diamond. And if you treat people like that, if you think of people like that, you will have a diamond, and the truth is you can't know, and I encourage anyone not to assume anything on the person, because people will surprise you. And so just treat them as if they're next diamond, they are your next diamonds, and you will have them. So the first thing you want to do is to guide them through the enrollment process itself, which means that you need to guide them which product they would like to buy, and brochures and the shakers. And also, after they did that, you want to let them products yourself until they get the shipment, if you're next to them, if you're in a proximity, and help them to track their order in the back office. And sometimes, that means that they need to call the customer service and make sure that the process goes smooth. Sometimes it doesn't. We need to remember we are at the very beginning, and we have some challenges, and sometimes there need to be a touch there. You also need to remember that the enrollment process is a way that we get people more excited than fear. I mean, people have fears always, and that's what stops people from getting in at the first place. And when we get them to enroll, it means that somehow we got them more excited, and see more of the vision than the fears. And we need to understand that we need to do that process until they get over the line, So the technical process of enrolling, and ordering is just one step. The next step is getting them engaged, in the process, and then the ultimate one is get them to be successful, and that means that they participate in a major event, or even in such an event like tonight. That's one step ahead, and then a bigger event, and then a major event. And also they have a product success, so the people that Billy just talked about, they got success, they are already have confidence, that the product works for them. And then if they manage to sell product, okay, enroll person and get a check, get a rank, that get a check, that's processes to get them over the line. But we need to remember that they will be over the line just when they fully engage, when they really reach higher success. So every step is a good step, but we need to keep watching them and encourage them, okay? Our role as sponsors is to get them confident and continue. The next step is to send the welcome mail, okay, which is really not just a technical thing, we really need to welcome them, and maybe even do some connection with other people over the phone, Facebook, things that people will feel that they are connected and belong to. And then we do what we call the 24 or 48 hours meeting, or getting started meeting, which is basically going over the accelerator guide and answer 6 questions, okay? And I will go over them quickly, and they are the heart of the process. The first one is why, okay? Why they want to, to start the business at the first place, where they want to go, and that's the goals, the financial one and the healthy one, the health one. The third one is when they need to decide the time and carve the time, and make it either it's 10, 15 hours a week or 20 hours a week, but they need to schedule that in their calendar. The next step is who with, and that's the list, and we teach how to build the list in the accelerator guide, and you need to work with them, go through, and make sure that you know the answer and the process to all of that with them. And then the next step is how we do it, and that's the duplication system, which we teach now, and that training is part of it. And of course, they need to craft their skills and get better. And the last question is what if? And that what if is what if it doesn't work as they expected, And my answer is very simple. It's a minimum of 2 years commitment, and failure is part of the process, okay? So if you invited people to a meeting and no one show up, you got a positive outcome, because you know that you need to improve your invitation. You know that something in your invitation process doesn't work, and you need to work on it. And if you are committed to it, those failures will not encourage you. They actually motivate you to get better. We say that in order to get 5 yeses, you need to go through 20, 25 no's. That's part of the process. So you need to know that this failure is something that happened to everyone. Anyone that is hearing this call have more no's than anyone else. That's it. And that's the process. And the last thing is connect them with a product, and of course get them to do the meetings. Okay. I also give people some developing their personal development ideas, like reading some books, like The Science of Getting Rich, which is a 50-page. You can get a book where you can get free on the internet. The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles, amazing book you can read in an hour. Building Your Network Marketing Business by Jim Rohn, this amazing CD, which you can get for $1.99 in iTunes. $199, and listen to that. That will change your life. This amazing book by Randy Gage, Making the First Circle Work, and the first circle is you, and some more. Okay, so this is with the time that I have now, but I think if you treat people as diamonds, you'll have one. Thank you. Back to you,
Great
Paul.
job. Thank you, Shai. And we obviously want to follow your and Yafa's example to getting to platinum. Again, congratulations. So obviously you guys are practicing what you're preaching. And so great job. Thank you for that. What I want to do now is I want to go to Germán Jaramillo from Cali, Colombia. Germán, are you there? Are you with us? So
yeah, yes.
We're going to probably go. There you are. Great. So we're going to kind of go back and forth. I want to send that message to David. But Germán, I heard this story about you, and I want to find out if it's true. Is it true that you went to gold in 8 days, or is that a misprint?
No, it's a true story for sure.
Well, tell us how did you do that? How did you go to gold in 8 days? Nobody goes to gold in 8 days, Germán. How did you do it? Talk to us about, give us some of the folks that are on this line tonight some insights into what it took for you to move your business that quickly and get to gold. And again, congratulations again, incredible achievement.
Okay, thank you very much. And this is my first English short training in the webcast. So please excuse me if any mistake with my speech. So I signed with Randy on January 1st, and from January 1st to January 5th, I took vacation, and on January 6th, I flew to United States because the launch on January 8th. On January the 7th, we have my first home meeting in the Billy Looper house with my friends. I have 3 friends there, and 2 of them begin with us. Then from 8 to 10, we were in the USA pre-launch in Orlando, and on 11, I begin really to work. What I did? I think the very special secret are making calls. So I prepared my list in the first days of January. I make around 500 names in a notebook, and in another notebook I put some special names of people like I consider that are potential leaders, and they were the first people I called. I begin my calls in Orlando because I had to come back to Colombia on January 12th. Mm-hmm. So I begin to make the calls to my friends in Colombia, and I arrived in Cali in January 15th, and that's my first day working in the field. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what I did home meetings. I did all the week home meetings and in my home, first with my friends, and during the day I have one-to-one meeting showing the information to 3 or 4 friends. With the people who decided to begin with me in the first days, I tell them, okay, tomorrow you have to invite your friends to my home. And the second day, the people who enroll, I tell them, tomorrow you have to have your friends here at my home. And we did that in a row, the days, every day from 15 to 21, 22, I don't remember in this moment. And that was the process. But the real secret is the numbers. Okay, so I will share with you the numbers. I have here, because I sent to Randy the numbers. I made 125 calls. From that calls, I enrolled 12 people. 2 of that 12 people, one are my father, that doesn't count. and my best friends in Billy Looper house, that I know he will not begin to work for this moment. Mm-hmm. So for that time, I have 10 people on the team. But for that 125 calls, I I had around 19 people who are still in follow-up, and from that 19 people, 4 enrolled later for the next week of my first gold rank, and that was the work, the work I did to achieve the gold rank in 8 to 10 days of work. Okay.
Okay, so let me ask you this. It sounds to me like what I'm hearing from you, which I love, is you created a sense of urgency with your people. And they just simply took your lead. They listened to what you said. They took your lead. They followed your advice. And people were having meetings the next day and the next day and the next day. Why? Simply because you told them that's how we do it. Is that right?
Yeah, is that right? I learned someday that it's very easy to do the business faster than slow. So I decided to make the business fast, and now I have a month in the business, and I'm still working very hard every day because I know that the first 90 days maybe I'm sure is the foundation of the big business. So I'm working very hard these 90 days, every day, Sunday to next Sunday, every day, every night, contacting people, but especially calling everybody to, I have this opportunity to you, I want to share this information, just let me know if you want to work with me, because we're gonna make something bigger, big in the world. And if you want to come with me, you are in my team.
Wow. Herman, that's inspirational. Thank you, my friend. Really appreciate you being on the Hangout tonight. That's amazing. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm inspired by that. And I love the fact that Herman simply just decided that he was going to build it fast, and he did. And look at the results. So, I mean, I'm taking that to heart. I'm gonna increase my speed of action because of you, Herman. So thank you for that. So we are now closing down the Fusion week. So it'll close this week. We've had some in the previous weeks. We've had some extensions into Thursday, but this week we're closing at Wednesday. It's going to be midnight Eastern Standard Time. So you've got basically a little more than a day now to finish your week. And what you want to do is a couple of things. We encourage you to do this. Is go into your back office and check your current rank status. You know, make sure that if you need an order on file that you go and make sure you're activated for this particular pay cycle, and find out what it's going to take to get to your next rank. I mean, it would be a shame to not pay attention to that and be within a few hundred points of the next rank on the list and not take action to get there. So closing these weeks strong is a key part of this business. And this is the first program I've ever built where we have a weekly cycle. I'm used to more of a monthly cycle, but in the same way that Herman was talking about this urgency that he just simply created, it was a construct. He just manufactured it, and it worked because people coming in, they have no idea what the appropriate speed is. We give them that idea, you know, and I love the fact that we can actually give people the idea from the beginning that it's easier to build the business fast than slow. And in our comp plan, it also encourages that idea because it's a weekly pay system. So go into your back office, check your own status, see where your next rank advancement is, go and look at your team, see where some of your key people are, and finish out the week strong. It's a great dynamic to have that in the comp plan. So with that, I think we'll close the Hangout tonight. I want to thank everybody for joining us. Thank all of the guests. Loved what everybody shared tonight. Congrats for all the rank advancements. you know, be thinking about people you know in Des Moines and in Denver and Durango and Columbia, and let's drive people to these events. I really feel, you guys, we have an opportunity here. To me, the way I see it, it's the biggest opportunity that's ever crossed my desk to be involved in a company this solid, this powerful, launching the United States, and in your case, Herman, being involved in Colombia. But we're here in the United States where there's just several hundred people involved in a country of 300 million people. This thing's going to be gigantic, guys. It's just a question of under whom and with whom. So let's let it be us. And so thanks for joining us on the Hangout tonight. Have a great week. Close it strong. Good night, everybody.